We solve a DSA question named find the intersection of two array. This question is mainly asked in DSA interview question. So first we read the question completely. Okay, find the intersection of two array. Like you are given a two integer array 1 and array 2. Your task is to write to JavaScript function that return an array containing all the elements that are common to both arrays without any duplicate in the result. So like you give a input 1 2 array 1 is equal to 1 2 3 4, array 2 is equal to 3 4 5 6. So the output becomes 3 and 4. So we can follow using three approaches. First is brute force approach using loop method. Then second approach we can use the JavaScript function, and third is the optimized approach named two-pointer approach. So first we follow using the approach 1. So let's go to VS Code. Now we write a function named intersection of array. Okay, now in this array we can pass to both the arrays. In the function we can pass to both the arrays. Now we create a result array where we store the result. Now we write a for loop for first array. Let I is equal to 0, I less than ar1 dot length, and increment the I. Okay, for if in this loop another a loop for the second array. So let z is equal to 0, j less than ar2 dot length. Okay, now increment this also. Now we check a condition. If ar1 I is equal to ar2 z, and if the result not includes ar1 of I. Okay, so this is not includes, so we push this array to the result, to push the value of array in the new array name result. Okay, so we write it. Now return the function, return result. Okay, so we now check if the code is like the correct. So we console log it, console dot log intersection of array, input 1 2 3 4. Okay, the another array 5 also, 5 on the array 3 4 5 6. Okay, so we write both two arrays. Now run the code. So like you see it, we give two array, or that is the output of the common arrays. Okay, so this is the approach 1 to solve. This is the brute force approach. There is a second approach also. There is approach 1. Now solve using second approach. Approach 2. So use the same function, but we do some minor changes, like we remove the loop. This is follow using the array set function. So first we create a set. Let set 1 is equal to new set of array 1. Okay, now we apply a for loop. In for loop num of ar2, we loop the second variable. Now we check if Now we check the array. Now we check the have fed1 have num or not. If there is num, there is num. For result dot push the array1 into the resulted array and fed1 delete the num. Okay. For the finally we can return result. So now run it. So what we doing? We declare like we not giving the array, we directly use the num variable. Okay. So we use the num because we use the another loop. So we directly push the num. So now check it. For you see in output the common value for both arrays are printed. So this is the approach to follow this problem. So there is an optimal approach, two pointer approach. Also, so we write in, we use the same function, we do some changes. First we remove all of them. Now first we sort the array. Sort AB A minus B. Okay. Same for array 2 also. Same for array 2. Now we declare variable name I is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and result array. Okay. Now we write a while condition. While arr1 less than I less than arr1 dot length and j less than ar2 dot length. Okay. So if arr1 I equal to ar2 z, so the result dot length minus 1 is not equal to arr1 dot I. So there is this is also if condition also. So result dot push ar of 1 I, and now apply the else condition. Else if ar1 less than ar2 I plus plus else j plus plus, then return result. Okay. So our function say run it. For the function introduction of array, first we sort, then we apply while condition. Like while we use the end. Okay. Now we run it. There is another problem in this code. If I left them dot length and y left them dot length. First, if the result dot length not equal to error1, so first they push it. Else if error2 left them, so we don't give the array value, we give the value also. Oh, so one thing we are missing, we don't increment our equal to condition counter in the both the courses. So then run it, and if the both the condition are, we increment both the counter. Okay, so we return the result outside the while loop, not in the for loop. So there is the indentation error. We console the function outside the, now we can run it. So you see out the output, there the unique output are print. So this is the our 2-pointer approach. This is the optimized approach. If you want more this type of video, for comment it and subscribe for more video. Thank you for watching.